A big day for Jammu and Kashmir today as the results of the assembly elections were announced today. The National Conference and Congress had formed an alliance in these elections against the BJP. There were other parties in the fray like People's Democratic Party, a regional player, People's Conference, Awami Ittihad, and lots of independents. In fact, more than 40% candidates in these elections were independents. When the counting started in the morning, it became very clear as the trends started to pick up in favor of National Conference and Congress alliance in Kashmir and parts of Jammu. But BJP equally dominated its stronghold of Samba, Kutwa, Udhampur, and Jammu, the Hindu majority districts where the BJP in last elections won more than 25 seats. And as the day progressed, it became very clear that the mandate by the people of Jammu and Kashmir was in favor of National Conference and Congress. The BJP, by 4 p.m., the trends had settled at National Conference at more than 40 seats, Congress 6, and BJP was hovering around 28-29 seats. Observers say that the mandate in favor of Congress and National Conference reflects that this is for the first time since Article 370 that the people of Jammu and Kashmir have spoken. And the hidden message in this verdict is that the people of Jammu and Kashmir have expressed themselves through vote and expressed the displeasure of the decisions that were taken by the BJP on August 5, 2019 when Article 370 was revoked and Jammu and Kashmir was stripped of its statehood and limited autonomy. There was a constant demand ever since by political parties and people of Jammu and Kashmir that there should be a representative government, there should be a government, there should be representatives who would listen to them, address their basic needs. However, the elections got delayed until the Supreme Court, during its Article 370 verdict, directed the Election Commission to hold elections. What we saw in these two elections was nothing short of a miracle, that people came out in large numbers to support their parties. BJP ran an impressive campaign in Jammu with Prime Minister addressing more than 4 rallies and Home Minister Amit Shah managing 13 campaigns across Jammu and some in Kashmir also. We also saw Defense Minister campaigning for the party in areas where the BJP expected to win, especially in Gurez, where the BJP came a very close number 2. The difference between the BJP and the winning candidate of National Conference was not more than 1,000 votes. Back in Valley, the National Conference dominated all districts. In Kashmir Valley, there are 47 seats out of the 90 member assembly and 43 in Jammu. In Kashmir Valley, National Conference almost swept from south to north and in central Kashmir. In some of the seats where National Conference was expected to get stiff resistance from its opponents like PDP and other smaller parties, the party's candidates prevailed in those seats also. In Jammu, the BJP did impressively well in its stronghold, but fell well short of crossing the 30 mark. And as a consequence, now Jammu and Kashmir is on the cusp of forming a new government after 10 years that will be representative. But these verdicts once again highlight that the people of Jammu and Kashmir's disapproval of the decision of the BJP that they took about removing Article 370, splitting Jammu and Kashmir into 2 segments. The pluses for the BJP is that the party has retained its stronghold and in some key constituencies it has been a very strong number 2. For the NC Congress alliance, the people have reposed trust in NC. Mostly the Congress has played a supporting role. Observers say that the mandate for the National Conference is largely because the people think that the pushback against the BJP post Article 370 can be done by the National Conference, a party which is more than 100 years old. And also the regional aspirations now ride on the shoulders of the National Conference. We saw Farooq Abdullah saying that congratulating the people of Jammu and Kashmir for having participated in these elections. The BJP's state president, a big gun who lost to National Conference Surinder Chaudhary in Nowshera, said he was stepping down from the state presidentship of the party. So all in all, an impressive election has concluded with these results and the people of Jammu and Kashmir have spoken. Now as the dust settles down on these elections, a new dawn awakes Jammu and Kashmir, and the responsibility of taking forward the people's aspirations and mandate and addressing to their needs, and also a new relationship with the center where the BJP is ruling, and also the fact that BJP still controls the levers of the power in Jammu and Kashmir through Lieutenant Governor. But for now, the people of Jammu and Kashmir jubilant, supporting their parties. We saw when the election results finally settled down in favor of National Conference and Congress alliance, and we saw the people with the supporters of both camps, and the BJP as well as the National Conference and Congress, coming out on streets and expressing joy. We saw hordes of people converging at Gupka Road outside Umar Abdullah and Farooq Abdullah's residence, shouting slogans in favor of the party. Similar scenes were witnessed in Jammu and outside the residences of the candidates. All in all, a carnival of an election has come to an end, and the long pending demand of the people that there should be a representative government that listens to them and addresses their basic needs has finally culminated in Jammu and Kashmir.